Hello everybody, my name is Jay Beetle. Welcome to The Ascendant. If you're a lover of roguelikes, please stick around. If you're not, stick around anyway, give this game a chance. It is a 2D roguelike, and it's very punishing, it's difficult, because it involves parrying and a lot of timing. But it has a lot of upgrades, a lot of roguelite-ish features, and it's very stat-based. Meaning, when you get a new weapon, it might have an ability, but it's mostly going to be more damage and whatnot. And that doesn't bother me, because there's a healthy mix of both. So I'm a demigod, I think, and I'm going into these worlds that have been taken over by the other gods, and I'm going to be like, I hate you other gods, I'm going to take your stuff. I'm the villain. That last part I made up. So you see, I reflected, I'm going to get a lot of misses like that. So, yeah, I can either spam the hack and slash of the game, or I can throw them, like chuck them across the screen with my sword. This or this, they look exactly the same, but they're different. And they'll be hit against the wall. The hard part is doing that right there. And then finally, you have a little bit of magic. Now, when the game gets interesting is when you get an item, an upgrade. Just like you would in other roguelikes I'm not going to mention, but you should be aware of. So I just got 10 more max mana. The mana is, of course, what I shoot with. And I can spam that. The game is pretty fluid, except in certain circumstances. You don't feel like you should have died, or you should have gotten hit that time. And that might just be the noob in me. That was my fault, see, I knew that. It has to be exact, you can't just hold it. You can't hold it, and it has to be right before. See, that was way ahead of time as far as what the game thinks I did. So I got a key. Another thing that I will get over is certain directions on the map and in the game. You don't really know which way to go. And the map doesn't really help because it doesn't show explored. Anyway, this is a unique boss. Using the right click, you can knock him over. This is actually a really easy boss. So I can just hit all of these guys at him. Oh wow, I just killed him. Nope, no, I just knocked him over. Yeah, so I got my first item. That didn't take very long at all. I tried this out a couple of times. I haven't gotten much, but see, I haven't even got that. So this is your upgrade of your character, which will be reset when you die. And you can either add it to the magic, to the blade, or to the chest, and they have different ones based on what they do. And it doesn't tell you until, you know, you equip it. So I'm going to go ahead and put it on the hilt. Let's see what happens. Attacks may parry foes, I think is what it said. Let's see what it said. Let's make sure. Blessing on hit effects. Yeah, so you can go to the discoveries and see what you've discovered. It should have gone right to what I had, but that's alright. If you go to the character sheet, you can see, you can just attacks make petrify foes, sorry. That's even better, right? The art style's very nice. It, I don't know what it reminds me of exactly. It's unlike most roguelikes, as you know. Most roguelikes are top-down, so in a world full of top-down roguelikes, this is pleasant change. I'll go through the 4 seasons. I probably won't actually, but ideally I would go through the 4 seasons. So I'm in late spring since I beat the first one. Ooh, he had a shield. And of course it gets progressively harder. What helps you out is, if you do certain things, which I'm not sure, you can unlock other characters. I have 2 characters. One's not much different than the other. So that's petrified, I guess. Kind of reminds me of, not Banjo-Kazooie, what is it called? Crash Bandicoot, the little mask. The levels are relatively small, I think. At least that's the impression I've gotten. And doing a successful parry kind of stops the damage that other ones would attack you with. So you kind of get a reprieve. And every time you get hit, it takes off half a heart, I believe. Perhaps a whole heart when you're further in the game. I have not beaten Spring yet, to be honest. I have gotten weapons though. The weapons do change, which is also something that I wish I'd see more in games, because, or in roguelikes. You get all these cool abilities and whatnot, but they never show any difference. So that guy's petrified somehow. There we go. I only have 1.5 hearts though. I need some health. Got 3 keys. That's actually kind of rare. If I go up, I'll fight the boss, so I don't want to do that. And you just hit the direction. But the thing about it is, look, you can't tell that that's... Well, I guess the two leave areas. It just needs to be more obvious, I think. And you can't tell where you've been. Ouch! Why did I do that? Yeah, this is going to be a long playthrough, I think. I could have hit that pot, also. But when you get the hang of it, it's a lot like a more difficult fighting system, but pretty much the same as Batman, the successful Batman, Arkham Asylum, all the Arkham games essentially. It's very gratifying, but those seem to be very easy. They give you a lot more time. This is more precision. And I'm on the normal mode. I could be on baby mode, which they just added. Actually, it's probably been a year now. This game's been out for a while, and it hasn't been updated in a while, so I assume that it's completely full of content. Yeah, there we go. You can launch projectiles back at him if you're good, otherwise you're just wasting a hit, because you can't... Oh, here we go. Nope. If you... I played for a little while and I didn't realize you could knock foes reliably away from you. And that made the game a lot easier when I figured that out. Alright, let's see what we got to do. A challenge of sorts? Where? Oh, it's just a regular... So all these, to my knowledge, have... So I don't remember what, I don't remember what these are. Huh. Anyway, this is the store. To my knowledge, you can only buy it with hearts, and since I can't buy anything... But it's nice to look at and see what they are. Healer's Notch Sword. Yeah, so that'd be a different sword. It looks a lot different than the one I have. However, I have half a heart, it looks like, maybe 2/3 of a heart. That's not too good for this run, because I haven't been healed very much. And as you can see, the little empty jar is sort of like the consumable that you can use. Oh, and I thought I went the wrong way, but I guess I haven't been in here yet. 15% melee damage, that is very nice. See, I could have hit something. If you want to try this game out, it's on Steam. It's not an early access title, as I sort of mentioned before. It's very solid, no bugs that I've found so far in the little bit of time I've been playing, and it's just a solid, fun game if you like a little bit of frustration in the beginning. Oh, what's that over there? I've not been in here. Prove your strength to the... Okay. Oh, I might die here. Yep. I tried to block. The thing is, blocking, just like in Arkham Asylum, was a lot of fun to pull off. That's alright. You saw I had another character unlocked, and I told you, and he's not that much different, so I'm just going to keep with this guy. I think he has a lot more health, so he's like the easy mode. But I'm still not going into baby mode. So that would be a bit disingenuous, and I wouldn't feel like I accomplished anything. Until you get the hang of reflecting and parrying and whatnot, you don't want to use it. As I show you, a perfect example of someone that shouldn't be using it. Me. Not yet, anyway. Some bosses you have to. I believe there are just the more powerful versions of the normal ones. And they glow. Well, did I kill him? Nope, there he is. still didn't kill them all? Oh, yeah, right. Oh, that does... Oh, yeah, it does. It does kill him. Sometimes the hit... See, the influence is what I was talking about earlier. Sometimes the hit detection is a little bit wonky. Now that I see those orange leaves, I know that that's where it is, but it doesn't make it obvious. Test your fate. Test your fate. 5 influence. Okay. I don't know what influence is. I forgot. It tells you in the tutorial. Well, that was easy. Come back down. There you are. Was that it? What? I'm not really sure. Oh, okay. It was more of a good thing, bad thing type of thing. For just a little bit of influence, whatever that may be. Alright, going back up. And it's sort of directional. Sometimes it's not so precise, and sometimes you don't know when you're going to go in a different direction. Well, not go as far. You know when it's mouse controlled. That's why there's no controller. I kind of wish there was for this type of game. So we have Grunty again. He's not the only first boss. We're just getting a little bit lucky here. Come over here, guy. There we go. Boom. Whoop. Nope, killed him. There we go. Goodbye. So now I'm just gonna And this is one of the few bosses that I can destroy without taking any damage. Alright, we got our upgrade, Blessing of Loki, another one I have no idea. We'll put it on the magic this time. Spells last longer and bounce off of surfaces. I'm kind of thinking you should put it in magic because magic kind of, with this character at least, kind of is not very good. Breaths are a great tool for overcoming a difficult something. The breaths are the captured stuff in the bottle. By the way, that's what the breaths are. Maybe a tooltip will tell me what influence is. I didn't do both. Alright, come on, I got you. There we go. 10 influence. Maybe they're just used to buy things, and I got unlucky. Oh yeah, there we go. I'm not even sure if every character can dash like that. Stagger damage. Stagger is what they call me, what I call parrying. Oh man, I wasn't even gonna get hit by him. You can knock him into other enemies. Yeah, more melee damage is always good with this character. I'm interested to see what the others are. Did you die? No, you didn't actually. Oh yeah, you did. Yeah, so there's spring. I mean, even looking at the trailer on Steam, you can see there's spring, there's winter. I think I saw fall. I would assume there's fall. Okay, that's the boss. I don't want to go to the boss. I keep forgetting that I can go down. So I'm going to do that. I don't exactly know how, though. Oh, down here. There we go. Gifts from Lord something. Magic Chakram or Lesser Arcane Volley. Ooh. Does that change my stupid one like that? Whoa, they bounce. They definitely bounce. So, Arcane Volley or Chakram? I'm thinking Chakram because I really like... Yeah, it does replace it. Oh, wait. Oops. Let's just see what this does. Spell cost increases, but everything is... No, I like the Chakram. I like Xena. Does it come back to me? No. It's not Xena. I'm not Xena. It's the only one that can bring it back. Speaking of Lucy Lawless, Evil Dead fans can get their fix when Evil Dead series is back on Stars, I think. It's a new one with Bruce Campbell. And Lucy Lawless is going to be on it. Alright, I've seen this guy one time. This involves a ton of throwing. Ugh. Ah, crap, I clicked out of it. Really? Well, the game's frozen. But I thought I was going to die anyway. Not a great way to end it, but you get the gist. I'm going to be playing this. I will show you progress every episode, I promise. Until next time, my name's Jay Beetle. This is Ascendant, and I hope you enjoyed it. You apparently just have to hope for the best, and above that, you need to have back row DPS. And I haven't been really doing that. I've been doing the same thing every single run, and that's dumb. Any good game, you wouldn't be able to do that throughout the whole game. And I wasn't even thinking about that.
Quickly down there in the dark, but perhaps we can slay them even faster.
So this is just back to basics, trying out new characters, sort of.